Hello everybody, this is Dave the Rave, roving the rock, roving the mountains, and Grampa Fatty, and wee bear, baby bear. Yeah, what are we calling her today? Bear.
Still Bear.
Just Bear.
Yeah, just Bear today.
It's Bear.
Because he's been a hard man today.
You've got plenty of energy.
Yeah.
We've started a walk up Glen Rosa. We're intending to go up the mountains. What's the name of the one we're going up?
We've got on it, I forgot to pronounce it.
And you're our glorious leader here.
Yeah, I know. It's alright. I know where it is.
You know where it is, okay.
It's gone out.
It's not Ben News or something like that. No.
No, we're doing the one before.
Not Keir for.
No. It's
I'll find out when we get there.
Yeah,
I'm sure there'll be a little signpost.
Yeah. No, there won't be.
Nah.
And if you see the signpost, you will never get the pronunciation.
There's not going to be a signpost.
No.
And actually, we've come along Glen Rosa to Glen Rosa Bridge, and it was raining and cold all the way to here, but the forecast for next sea weather
is good. It's sunshine and clear skies.
And that's what we've got now. It's coming out, isn't it?
We've still got the cloud. We'll still get a spit of rain, but the sun's coming out and burning it all off.
The sun's coming out. We can see it's clearing up on the hills already in the mountains. That's the saddle up there. That dip in between, right in the middle of my picture. And the top right is Goat Fell, isn't it?
Yeah, just coming into view now.
Yeah, and there's the Glen Rosa path. Got somebody walking on it. There's a path on the other side that takes you up to here as well. And we've seen people walking on that. There's a few people out today. This is a big deal for me and you today, isn't it, Grampa Fatty? Because
first time in Arran Hills for a while. Properly.
How long was the last time you were up in these mountains?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And there's a good reason for that, isn't there?
It's the old long COVID.
Long COVID. That's when you got long COVID, and you've struggled ever since, and you even struggle at your job still, don't you?
Yeah.
But for some reason, every time you and I go up in the hills, we haven't been up in the mountains yet.
Clean air.
You come alive.
Clean air. I'm convinced of it. Clean air.
Well, we'll see how we get on.
Yeah.
I know I'll be fine because I've been up Goat Fell with a guitar a week ago, playing a Billy Connolly song. So if I can do that, I can do this as well. But I've never been up in these mountains. I've only been up in Goat Fell, so it's a big deal for me because all the years I've been in Arran, nearly 40, I've spent really all my time. Oh, dog's eating grass there. Oh, that's a good idea. Stop eating grass. It's bounding. It's just boredom, isn't it? Yeah. All right, yes, doggy.
Yes, down.
It's okay, otherwise. And I've never been up in these mountains because I've always worked and had kids and dogs and responsibility and worked hard, you know, and you and I have both done that, we know that. Yeah. But now, when you get to our age, the responsibility goes down. We just need to get a control of the work deal, that's what we need to do.
Being a grandpa and you go down there.
Oh, grandpa, yeah. Well, I'm not a grandpa yet.
No.
I don't know if I'm a grandpa or a granddad. But yes,
Here
so
comes the rain again.
Here comes the rain, but that's okay because it's not going to last long. I'll just have a quick look at the waterfall since we're here because that's looking good actually, isn't it? There. Fabulous. Isn't that amazing? And we're going right up that on the right hand side, aren't we? Through the gate there, yeah. Okay. Okay, we better get on with it then. We'll talk some more as we go up. Right. That's the view over there down Glen Rosa. And we're going up that way, aren't we? Up. And we're about a third of the way of height gathered already, which is good. And we're feeling fine, aren't we?
Yep.
It's just a little bit difficult because it's steep that bit, but it's not.
It's good to get the steepness out of the way. There is more steepness to come, as you can see up there, but
that's okay.
that's okay.
Because we'll get there. We've got a couple of things to talk about at different points. We're going to talk about owl stories, we've decided, because we've been one way up here. Last time we were walking, we were exchanging otter stories, and now we've discovered that we've both got an owl story, so we're going to talk about that at the next time that we stop and sit down. Yeah? Yep. Okay, off we go. Follow the bear. Right, here we are. reaching the summit of the first kind of hill we've been going up. We're not at the top of the mountains yet, but we can, wind's picking up and we think that the view's just about to open out in front of us. We think that this is just the top of this hill that we're at anyway. I'll ask Ian what elevation we're at once we get there. Yeah, I can see a peak coming into view. So that's why I'm keeping the camera on. You can see Ian and Bear just walking ahead. This is the kind of path that we're walking on. Pretty good. It's been a bit boggy, but there's been a lot of rain lately, as everyone knows. Hope you can hear me with the wind. Here we go. It is opening up. I've never been here. Ian's been here, but I haven't. Of course, I don't know if you've been here. There's a cairn up here as well. Right, okay. So let's go to the cairn, and then that should be a panoramic view all the way around. Okay. Dog's getting a good walk today. Been bounding up. I suppose that's a good measure of the easiness of it, because although it's been steep, it's not really a climb, it's just a steep gradient walk. So if the little dog can do it, we can do it, as the way I figure it anyway. Oh, it's going upside down. It's found something smelly. Yeah, there is something there. Daft dog going upside down.
Gone.
Definitely. Okay, so let's see what view we've got. Well, the main one we've got behind this massive boulder is back the way we came. Are you going over there, are you? Alright, I'll follow you. Let's have a look from here. Is that a little sheltery bit? Are we going to get a rest here and get a cup of tea? Let's do that. I fancy it. We can tell an owl story. Right, we're going to hear an owl story each. We've got one or two things to discuss, and just in short. So, oh yeah, so what elevation have we got to so far, Grampa Fatty?
We are at 414. 414.
So we've done at least half. So that's good. Oh, doggy's getting something there. Is that a wee doggy chew? That's good. And you've got your new cup. We've got matching cups, me and Grampa Fatty. I don't know what that says about us. China's finest. We both got them on, was it on eBay I got them? Yeah, it was. And what was it, about £13 a cup?
Yeah, top price.
But they're insulated. They've got 900ml of tea in them. And you have got, what was it?
Ginger, lemon and honey.
Ginger, lemon and honey. That sounds like a good combo. And I've got green tea and ginger. So the ginger is what we're relying on here.
Ginger's very good for you.
It is actually. It's good for your joints and it's good for inflammation. It's something to put in.
That's why I've eaten half a packet of ginger nut biscuits.
Ginger nut biscuits, yes. I'm not sure if that's one of your 5 a day, but we'll try and count. Isn't it ginger nut biscuits? Oh, you're right. Okay, so since we're resting behind this rock, in fact, I'll come down below it properly so we can really hear. I'll sit down over here. In fact, you hold that for a sec. There. Just point at the view. I'm going to get my green cup out just to show we've got the matching, and I'll get my drink of tea. And I'll have a naked bar, I think, as well. That's what I'll have. Or my banana. I'll have a naked bar. I'll do right. Thanking you kindly. Okay, so there's my green cup, and there's his. Every mountaineer has these. Every Chinese mountaineer, anyway. So I'm told. Okay, so we're on the way up, and Ian, you were telling me about an encounter that you and Bear had. Yeah. Yes, Bear. With an owl. So what happened? You're out on a walk, weren't you?
Out on a walk, it was dark when we set off. Still was when we got down. In the field going down towards the beach at Kilmorey.
Yeah.
Just beginning to get a little bit light, and I thought there's a seagull flying around. I thought
seagull. Oh, stop it! Wait, you're not getting my. And Bear's trying to eat my naked bar. Stop it, you!
I got my head torch on, and all of a sudden there was a bear circling over the top of Bear, an owl circling over the top of Bear, and then he come and circled over the top of me and had a look at me as well.
Oh, all right.
And then he went back over at Bear, and then he flew off in the distance, but he actually 20 feet away, 12 feet in the air, and he was staring at me.
Yeah.
And him. So
amazing.
yeah.
Just really close up.
Yeah. So the bear's obviously enjoying a bit of a treat now.
The owl would be.
Well.
I mean, the owl would be bigger than the dog, of course, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It did worry me a little bit.
It does worry me, you know, even with the Westies I had, just in case like a golden eagle or something, because you know they could take them, they could do it.
Yeah.
You got to watch little
Sometimes
dogs.
you think the dogs and cats that have gone missing, they could have easily been taken by a big dog.
They could, couldn't they? You know, that does worry me. I don't know if I'm alone on that, but God, it's really clearing up over there now. Look at that.
I think about it, but I don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No point. 'Cause where we are, there's not going to be much activity on that front, and
No.
we're always close by as well, so
Yeah.
chances are they're not going to come and get us.
Well, my owl story, until actually I can't say I used to. I still have done that this year already. I buy auction properties blind and then wander about with a key and go and see, or sometimes I don't even go and wander about with a key and see what I bought. I never see it. But anyway, so that's a bit of gambling fun. I did that down in Creetown in Dumfries in Galloway, and I'd never even been to Creetown, you know, until that happened, and I did an auction purchase. And so I'm down there running about, went out for a run when I was there, that's how I see the area. And I'm running along a path in the dark, and it's like dusky dark, so you can still see a little bit. And then this owl, I look to the right, there's an owl flying at the same speed as me, on the same trajectory, maybe 10 feet to the side, at the same speed, alongside me, following me, like parallel to me. So it's mirroring my speed and my trajectory, everything about what I'm doing. It's like my, no thanks, that's great, and my owl shadow, just incredible. And so I was just running, and you know, I didn't make any noise, I was just like running, just carried on doing what I was doing, looking right, as this owl flies alongside me. It was quite deliberate. And then eventually it just suddenly peeled off and went off on its own journey.
Yeah.
And it was definitely a deliberate act by the owl.
Yeah, I used to see him when I used to drive over the Ross Road coming home from a PhD. Nearly every night there'd be 3 or 4 owls.
Yeah.
And they'd all just come and have a look at the car and the headlights. And then they'd come down towards the windscreen and then just fly off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. No, that's quite something, isn't it? Nature, just amazing.
Yeah, it is.
We're doing well on this walk, aren't we? Just going back to long COVID. You've marched up this hill, no problem. You struggle at work. We reckon it's the car fumes that do it in the car park, because let's just, you know, I know we're going higher. The fact is, even if you don't do anything else, we've climbed this height, and we've done it in quite short time. We've done the full length of that valley and up this hill. What was it taking, an hour?
Hour and 40 since we left the car.
Has it stopped your watch just now? No, so some of it's been sat down and talking and stuff like that, right? So, and we've just been walking the whole time, and we've not stopped. This is the first time we've stopped on the way up, and we're more than half the elevation out of the bay. So your health's completely different in the hills from what it is
Fresh air.
at work, where you struggle, and this is a real encouragement for you, isn't it? Because you know you can be.
I know I will suffer for this though.
You'll suffer, but you're not used to it. But this is going to. I went up Goatfell with a guitar a week ago, and I was absolutely done when I went back down, and it surprised me how tired I was. So it's going to do that to anybody anyway, I think, to be honest. Oh, look at that doggy! Look at that doggy! Oh, you are a good doggy friend. Right, I better get my tea, or else you've been drinking yours. I've not had mine at all. I better turn this off. Okay, we'll put it back on later on. Bear's ear went inside out there with the wind. Almost there. I'm just surprised at how good it is underfoot. I'm really quite chuffed. There was a nice stepped area back there as well. You can see it's like this kind of sandy path. Even at the top. Oh, just opened up in front of us. Watch the dog. My goodness. Good grief, we're high up. There's no question we're up a mountain. My God. There's Goatfell. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, come on, let's get to the top. Last one there's a loser. It's going to be me. Never mind. Loser Dave. It's not going to be Bear. Bear's not going to be last no matter what. Gosh, I didn't know it was going to open up there. That's amazing. I can't believe how high we are when we look down there, because you're getting it, it's like must be almost vertical to the right of us, because you're just looking straight down into Glen Rosa, all the way down. Amazing. That like took my breath away when we saw that. We've not seen that yet because it was behind the shoulder the whole time. That was the first time. And we're managing. Is that a false summit? Is that what they call a false summit? Oh. Good grief. Just amazing. Wonder which one. We'll know when we get there, won't we? We'll carry on.
Yeah, I know it's just like that.
Oh.
Basically,
you okay? Do you want me to take the dog back?
No.
624 metres. That's roughly what we were aiming at. So we're almost there. Gosh, it makes me giddy looking down there. My goodness, that is nearly vertical, isn't it, Ian? Almost. Good grief. Whoa. You wouldn't want to go over the side of that. That's the first time I've kind of looked at anything and went a little bit, not dizzy, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're aware of it. Wow, there's about 3 summits up there. I'll put this off for a minute and then put it back on. We're up a little bit further. Right, we're at the top. Benacleven. There's no question that we're up a mountain. We can see for absolutely miles. It's windy, I hope you can hear me. This is Grampa Fatty at the top of a mountain. And I've said this before, how do you feel now that you've actually made it to the top of a mountain and you can see how far you've come down Glen Rosa?
Fantastic.
We're on the edge of a vertical kind of precipice. There's no, that's a cliff down there. I'm actually dodgy just looking
Not too close, Dave.
No, I can't even see what's down there, right?
Bids on eBay for me to push him over.
So, and the last little bit was tricky for us to get round here, but we made it. How do you feel?
Brilliant, absolutely chuffed.
You can do it. As Buzz Lightyear said, can.
To infinity and beyond.
Yeah. And we've got this extra bit of view around here as well. Now, I don't know anything about the mountains, but I know there's something called Devil's Punch Bowl.
No,
that's not it.
That's Ben Tashwin, and if you go over to your right, that crickety bit there is the Akia Ridge.
The Akia Ridge?
Yeah. Which is not for the faint of heart.
Okay, no, we don't fancy that, especially when we're dog walking.
No.
Quite something, isn't it?
That is fantastic, yeah.
And we made it. And we're not even breathing hard. In fact, we're about to get our tea out. Once we go back to where we dumped you. Oh, look, there's a man there. There's somebody behind us. I didn't expect that. You could have run off with his rucksack or anything. We could have been burgled at the top of Benacleven. I bet you didn't expect to see somebody walking a dog up here.
I know, we saw you earlier.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, we made it, and this is the highest the dog's been actually ever. Ever. Not tired.
Very good.
How did you find it? Is that right?
Yeah. We've got 2 dogs.
You got 2 dogs as well?
Yeah, they're just down.
Oh, so we're not the only ones with dogs, that's good. We can see Ilza Craig over there, I've just noticed as well.
Yeah, yes.
And Spoon Island over on the right.
And Sioux City, that's Ireland in the distance.
Ireland? Yeah. Of course it is, because it's behind the Mullican Tyre, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the Campbelltown point of the Mullican Tyre. Yeah.
Of course it is, I hadn't thought about that. We can see past the Mullican Tyre onto Ireland. That's what we're looking at. Gosh. I never thought of that. We can see to Ireland. My goodness. Are you going further?
No, I think we're going back.
That's what we're thinking. Oh, it's okay.
Okay then.
We're thinking we've gone far enough here because we've got the panoramic view anyway, haven't we?
Yes, indeed.
I don't know what we're looking at over in the mainland over there, but that's quite something as well.
I'm not very, not as far around as Penay, will it?
Well,
Is it Butte? Isle of Butte?
I'm thinking it's Butte and the mainland beyond.
Yeah.
It has got to be Butte, isn't it? It is Butte. That's where it is.
Not very sure.
And then the mainland and mountains beyond that.
Right, I'm on back.
Nice to see you, mate. Quite right. Well done. We'll do the same. There we go. Gosh, we didn't expect to see anybody else up here just as soon as we arrived. In shorts. There we go. Gosh, and we said when we came up, we don't think we'll ever see anybody else. And come on, back with him. We better go. Right. Okay, over and out. So we've taken shelter just behind a stone, right at the top. And we've basically just come down 10 feet or something. And we're getting a cup of tea. And we're in this little kind of sheltered area behind the stones. Looking over with kind of big rocks behind us, so it is nice. It's a nice little area we're in. We're looking over at the mountains facing us, and we can hear a stag and see a stag and several hinds. Now Ian can see several things moving about. I've not spotted them yet, but I have heard the stag, and it's in the kind of flatter bit. I'll do it with my finger about there. And every so often you can hear it kind of roaring through the wind. Well, I haven't heard it for about a minute now, but it just shows you this is what it's like up here. So we're quite comfy. You've got your fruit bowl there, tangerines and a clementine and bananas, and that ginger tea. I've got mine as well. And this is me, by the way. I don't think I've actually shown. I could have been anybody until now. They go, it's me, Dave the Rave.
Oh, you could only be Dave the Rave roving the rock.
Dave the Rave and roving the rocky plains, the rocky mountains. And so I might as well talk about something since we're sitting here anyway. So I'm going to talk about the co-op, because you and I both worked in the co-op together. And in fact, I think I was your boss for the whole time that we worked there, wasn't I? Because I was the back shift supervisor for about 8 years or something like that. And
all those years ago.
I remember you were a bread filler for a long time, bread shelf.
Yes.
Yeah. You had to get it out as fast as you possibly could and stuff, and everyone would want it as soon as it arrived.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm talking about the co-op, apart from the fact that I appreciate the co-op so much because I've been to other places where they don't have a co-op. And they've just got nothing. You know, there it is. You hear that roaring? You hear it again there. But the co-op has just done a refit. And what I remember, I did a night shift when we were in the co-op. Like for a month to do a refit. There was a major refit, everything got turned around. But it's a lot of work, a lot of hassle for the staff there to do that. And it's to freshen things up and to move things and to make you notice things you hadn't noticed before, whatever reason. And things have to change. They just have to change. All you get after that is people endlessly moaning because they can't find things. You know, do you remember that?
Yes, absolutely.
Disastrous. Every single person. Why did you do it? Because I was told.
Because them in Manchester wanted us to.
Yeah. And but they've just done that in this co-op, so I've yet to go in and see that. Obviously we won't be able to find anything. Exactly. But my goodness, they put a post on the forum saying that they'd done it, and they had all these perfect shelves. They looked incredible. And I had to applaud them, and there wasn't a single gap. It all looked amazing. It was all perfect, right? They got lambasted on the Arran Community Forum. Every comment was, oh, you need to fix your gutters. Oh, you need to get some more stuff in. Change your route. Nothing but negativity. It was disastrous. To the point when you wonder why they bother, you know. You know, we've done this amazing thing. The shop looks incredible. Well, I don't know why it's not like that the rest of the time. Disastrous, you know. So, oh, what a place that forum is. My goodness.
Lovely.
Oh.
Didn't have anything to moan about though.
It's such hard work. Right, okay, so I'm not even going to say, how hard work is it in the co-op?
Hard.
Hard. You can't go fast enough. No matter how fast you go, you can't go fast enough. Somebody's wanting more out of you the whole time. Yeah. And that's when we had local staff, and they don't have local staff anymore. They've got mainland commuters because they can't. Because there's not as many people left in the island anymore. Young people, there's no rentals, so they can't get the local staff. Sometimes you have to lose things. A bit like Alfred to appreciate. You know, when we had Alfred, some people went, "Oh well, we got it," but they wasted a lot of money and stuff like that. Now we don't have it. Guess what?
Everybody wants it.
Everybody want it back. Right, sometimes you have to lose something before you realise what you've got. Yeah. And I'm applying that to the co-op because that's a superstore in a village. That's another one along the road from it as well. It's a big, big store. I went to Skye. It's got nearly 3 times the population that we've got. That was 10,000. And it's got a smaller co-op than we've got. And you could be 50 miles away from that in Skye, you know. There's nothing. And single track roads, a lot of it as well. So by comparison, you know, we're just so lucky. Yeah. We've got this wonderful store, and actually I noticed the prices are coming down a lot lately as well since you know that kind of inflation thing's changed. You know, it's getting a lot more reasonable in there.
Inflation.
Yeah. So. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing what I know I won't be able to find anything. I'm just going to leave a bit longer to do my shopping. Yeah. And maybe I will find something new, like the you know, like they planned.
Poor old Christian couldn't find his car stuff last night.
He's wanting things for the car, like de-icer and stuff, that kind of the car section. Yeah.
Find it for him. Tried to help him with it.
Oh, I've not had my tea out yet, of course, because I'm still talking into this. This device here.
Mine away.
So you're putting yours away. I have been eating, but I'm going to have to get my tea and stop talking. I can't believe we've got Ailsa Craig on the left and Spoon on the right, and that Silver Sea over there. Ireland, Butte, and the main. I mean, so far we can see. This is incredible. Amazing.
It's a stunning place up here.
Isn't it stunning?
And so many people that come to Arran never actually see this.
No. And actually it was quite good that I saw these are 2 people there. The man was at top. He had 2 dogs, Labradors I think or something like that. Yeah. Golden
retrievers maybe.
Something like that. Big golden dogs anyway. And they made it up here as well, so we're not the only ones taking a dog up here.
Oh, they've got big long legs.
Yeah, they're only shorty ones. Yeah, but he's bounded over everything, isn't he? He's done well.
He has indeed.
Right, I better get a bit of tea. Okay.
Yeah.